One evening, while scrolling through different apps, Princilia stumbled upon a website. At first, it seemed like a normal site, and she was curious. She convinced herself that she would only watch for a few seconds, just to see what it was about. But those few seconds turned into 5 minutes, then 10, and before she knew it, she had been watching for over an hour. The longer she stayed on the site, the more uncomfortable she felt. The content was not meant for children, and it made her uneasy. Princilia quickly closed the website, but the feeling of guilt lingered. She knew she had done something wrong, but she wasn't sure how to tell anyone about it. She felt confused and unsure about what to do next. That night, as she lay in bed, her mind raced. What had she just seen? Why did she feel so strange? She tried to push the thoughts away, but they wouldn't leave her. She couldn't shake the feeling that she had crossed a line, and now she had to figure out how to deal with it. As the days went by, Princilia found herself going back to the same site again and again. It started off as a small curiosity, but soon it became a habit. She couldn't stop herself from visiting the site daily. With each passing day, her sense of reasoning changed. The more she watched, the more distracted she became. In class, Princilia could no longer focus on her lessons. She would sit there, but her mind would wander, replaying the videos she had watched the night before. The once eager student, who used to take pride in her schoolwork, now struggled to pay attention. The teacher's words felt distant, and she couldn't concentrate on the lessons. She felt uneasy, but didn't know who to turn to. She couldn't tell her mother about the habit she had developed. Sonia was always busy with her work at the construction site, leaving early in the morning and coming home late at night. By the time Sonia returned, Princilia was already asleep. Princilia felt increasingly lonely. She spent her days in silence, unsure of how to solve her growing problem. Sometimes, she would sit in her room, thinking about how to make things better, but the pull of the videos was too strong. She tried to stop, but every time she told herself that she wouldn't visit the site again, she found herself going back. The more she tried to resist, the harder it became. It was as if the site had taken hold of her, and she couldn't break free. The feeling of guilt and discomfort continued to weigh on her heart, but she didn't know how to stop. She knew that she had changed, but she couldn't find a way to fix things. In the back of her mind, she knew that she needed help,